everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to check out the Aeitto Slow Juicer. That's right, I have a slow juicer and I'm gonna get my juice on. I went and bought some fruit and I'm gonna unbox this. We're gonna check it out, see what it looks like, and then we are going to put it together and clean it so that I can use it, and then we're gonna see how it makes some juice. So let's jump into it, and here we go. All right, so here we have the box, and as we can see, it barely even fits on in the frame here on the table because, well, it's got a little size to it, but we can see here is just some graphics, a little bit of branding. On this side, we can see there is a model number there. So this is the slow juicer. It's model number HSJ-1518. This is what it's going to look like right there. And if we go on this side here, we can see where it says soft and hard mode, intelligent protection chips, LED light, 60 dB low decibel motor, reverse function to avoid stuck, and safety protection of overheating. And it comes in two colors, white and black, and it looks like we have the black one here. So, all right. And there we go. I guess that is what the white one would look like if you wanted the white one. So if you have some nice white decor in your kitchen, you want to keep to that, you can use, you can get that one there. And then on this side, we're going to get some more info about the juicer, where it's going to say this is a slow juicer, the model number, the voltage, is one piece inside, and then we're going to have the net weights and all that stuff there. So, all right, yeah, nothing on the bottom. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. I need to grab my knife here. So let's cut through this tape and see if we can get this thing all ready to show. I'm kind of excited about this one. Yeah, I've never had a slow juicer, and I'm kind of curious to know what a slow juicer is going to do for me. So I have some friends that actually have juicers, and yeah, so they seem to love them. All right, so in here we're gonna get the instructions. We'll toss it off to the side because we don't need it, at least not yet, hopefully. Let's see, what else? Let's get this off here. It looks like we're gonna have some of the accessories in here. And the plug, it looks like. There's a brush in here even, it looks like, for cleaning stuff out. So let's, this box is pretty big. Let's just get some stuff out and we'll set everything on the table and take a look at everything that we have and see what's in here that we're going to need, which is probably going to be everything. And let's see here. Let's get this out. And that's everything. All right, now let's take all this stuff off of this box here, off of this piece. And there we go. All right, so now it looks like we're gonna have, I don't know what this is. Maybe this must be something that goes in there to actually grind stuff up. And let's get the base off. Let's get the base out first. So here is the base of it right here. And I think this is actually gonna go right in here. It looks like this is actually gonna go in there, and I think it does. Yeah, nope, I don't know. Well, we'll figure this out. It looks like it's actually gonna go in there. So we'll have to figure how that works. But we can see here, we're gonna have the dial where it's gonna have 0, soft, and hard right there. So you can set that, and then you have the reverse button on there. And this doesn't lock in, that just, you have to hold that to get that to go. It's sort of spring loaded. So yeah, you can get that reversed up if you need to. All right, and now we have, I don't know what this is again either. It looks like I'm actually gonna have to read the instructions for once. So, all right, this again, it looks like this is probably, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll get that going. I believe this is going to be where you're gonna put the juice in, or it's gonna come out or something. I think this is probably gonna be a trap here, where all of the other stuff is going to get, like all the extra stuff you don't need from it that's not juice is going to get filtered out through. So we'll see how all this stuff gets put together in a bit. And then we have, what is this? Don't know. Again, another piece. I think this might actually go, right here in this somewhere. It looks like that might go in there. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll figure it out. We'll get it all figured out. Then we have a couple of bowls, and I believe these are actually measuring bowls. And so we can see here, yep, we have on this side, it's going to have both ounces and metric. So it's going to have ounces and milliliters there so that we can measure stuff. And then we have another bowl right here, which is going to also measure stuff. I believe, oh no, this is just a regular old bowl. So, all right, so it looks like we have a measuring bowl and a regular bowl, and there we go. So we have quite a bit of stuff in here to that we can use. And yeah, I guess all I need to do now is actually go wash this stuff so that it's actually safe to use because it hasn't been washed yet, and then put it all together and try it out. Okay, so I have all the parts cleaned up and ready to go, and I actually went ahead and grabbed the instruction manual here so that I can go over the parts. I actually figured out how to put it together, but I wanted to go ahead and just get the part names correct. So let's go ahead and put this thing together. There you go. And get it done. So, all right, it looks like step one is we're gonna take the drum and we're gonna put the drum into the housing. This piece right here is the housing, and then this is going to be the drum here. So there is a spot on here that actually shows how it locks in. It's pretty simple. There's little grooves right there. You simply put this in there, twist it, and it locks in place. There's a little locking button right there so that you can actually unlock this as well. So we'll get that on there. The next step it's going to tell us is to put in the auger, I believe it is, the A-U-G-E-R, auger. And so that's going to go right into here. And this is the auger thing there. This is going to go right into to there. And you can hear that snap right in. And now we're going to put in the juicing screen. This is the juicing screen right here. So we're going to go ahead and just slide that right in there. And that's going to go right there. And then next, we're going to put in the, we're going to hook up the end cap. And this is going to lock into place as well. So we're going to put the end cap in there. And then simply, we'll put that right there. And then twist that, and it locks right into place there. So, all right, we're almost done. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in the juicing cup. So the juicing cup is actually going to slide right in here. There's a little indentation right there, so it slides right on in there underneath where the juice is going to come out. And then next, we are going to use the pulp bowl here. So I believe they call it what do they call this thing? They call it the pulp container. So I call it the pulp bowl, but it's the pulp container. And so there we have that. And now we want to go ahead and we want to use the mount tray on the in the upper feed chute. So this is the mount tray. We're going to push this here. We're going to place this on there so that this part is facing backwards towards the housing, or on the back part of the housing. We'll set that right on top. And then this here is the plunger. This is going to go right in there. And the way this is going to work is once you put fruit in here, then you can go ahead and push that down in there to get it going. Get it all the way through here. The pulp is going to come out here into the pulp container. The juice is going to come out here into the juice cup. So pretty straightforward. Few steps getting it all put together, but it's very, very easy to do. Very easy to take apart and to clean as well. So, all right. Now all I have to do left is just simply cut up some fruit and then put some fruit in here. So let's do it. All right, everyone, I cut up some fruit here. I have some strawberries that are cut up. I have some bananas and some apples that are cut up. I also have a mug here so I can put the juice in there and give it the first taste test. So yeah, let's see how this thing goes. So first, the dial right here, we need to make sure it's in the off position, which is the 0. You also have the reverse, and then we have the soft and the hard. That's going to depend on what type of fruit you use. So I'm going to start off with some strawberries. So let's go ahead. I'm going to drop a few strawberries in there, and then we're going to use this. Actually, I think one of these is probably too big, so I'm going to cut that in half a bit there. And I'm going to put another one in there. And I'm going to go ahead and set it to soft here. And there we go. I'm going to start just pushing this down here with the plunger. I think that, what do they call this thing? I think that's what they called it. And we can see the pulp going right there. I'm going to throw some more strawberries in there. And we'll just get a few more. And I'm going to push this down in there again and see how this is going. And we can see there, yeah, it's going to start pushing all that juice out. And so it's going to look like it's going to take quite a few strawberries to actually get a fair amount of juice here. So I'm just going to keep on pushing stuff through. And we'll just push it down a bit. And there we go. We can really see that pulp is really coming out. That pulp may be useful. I'm not sure what I want to use it for or if anything, but it could definitely be useful. So let me get this in there, get some more, and I'm just going to keep pushing stuff through there. And I imagine you can probably put multiple fruits in there at the same time and get sort of a mix there. And I think I might try that and see how this is going. Now, I'm going to try this. This is a whole container of strawberries that I'm working with now. So I want to see how much juice I'm going to get out of a whole container of strawberries. Now, this is going to depend on your strawberries because some strawberries may be juicier than others. But these were pretty decent sized strawberries. So, so we're going to see what we're going to get here. It doesn't look like it's a whole lot of juice. Apparently, it takes quite a bit to get this going here. So. All right, let's get this, let's keep this going. And let's push that down and get some more juice crack-a-lack in there. And yeah, all right. There we go. And it is coming out. I'm gonna try some, I'm gonna mix in some other stuff here. I'm gonna throw in a couple of bananas in there and get the bananas going. Let me get that in there. And let me shove that down in there and see if we get any banana juice out of there. And I don't see anything. All I see is banana pulp coming out. So I don't really see anything for the bananas. All right, let's try some, let's go ahead and turn this. Let's turn that off right quick. And let me set that in there. So we didn't really get any banana juice, but we got strawberry juice. And it looks like for a whole thing of strawberries, I guess that was like a pound of strawberries. It looks like we got about 5 ounces of juice. So not a lot. A little bit more than 5 ounces, maybe about 6.5 ounces. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm going to pour this in here and try this and see what this is going to taste like. So this is going to be the first test, and ooh, that is good. Woo, that is really good. Holy crap! It's got like a little extra, like it kicks in at first. And then there's like a big burst of after wonderfulness that kicks in. Man, I'll tell you, if you haven't had real actual strawberry juice, it's so different than what you're used to, because normally when we have strawberry juice, at least when I have, it's always mixed with something else. It's strawberry watermelon, strawberry kiwi, strawberry something. And it's not really true strawberries, like strawberry flavor, or maybe there's like a little bit of strawberry juice, but not pure strawberry juice. So I'm gonna try some other stuff. I'm gonna try these, I'm gonna try some apples in here. And now the apples, this is important because you wanna actually turn this to hard for the apples. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to the hard level there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put in some of the apples there. And you can see I cut the apples up in nice wedges, so it's easy to get in there. And I'm going to go ahead and just and start pushing this in there to get this going. I'm not going to push too hard. I just want to make sure that I can get this going in. And there we go. We can see that it's starting to go in there. The plunger is, I believe it's called the plunger. I can't remember what this thing was called, but you can see it's starting to get in there, and it's sending out the apple pulp there. So I'm going to put some more in there, and we're going to see what we're going to get. This is only one apple that I'm putting there. I cut up one apple. Probably a medium-sized apple. It's not too, it wasn't too big. It wasn't one of those big, massive-sized apples or anything. So, but we'll see what we're going to get, how much juice we're going to get out of, say, one apple here. So we'll get that going. And it looks like it's pretty juicy there. It looks like we're getting quite a bit of juice out of this one little apple. Well, not little, but medium-sized apple. So there we go. Let's see. Let's get this... There we go. Let me push that down a little bit. It feels like it might be jammed up a little bit there. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Got to push that down some. And if it gets jammed up, you can reverse it. And there's the reverse. You can hit that right there. It'll reverse it a little bit. And then you can go ahead and put it back where it was. And then you can start pushing it again and try and get your stuff going. And mine seems like it's a little bit jammed up. I might have to see what I can get, see if something is caught in there. I can still, there we go. I can see it now. All right. And now we have it. So, all right, there we go. It's all in there. Let me turn that off. And now let's see how much apple juice we got. So it looks like, and we can see it's a little frothy on there. They did say that sometimes stuff will get a little bit frothy, but it looks like we're getting, for that one apple, just shy of 5 ounces. So we're looking like we're getting about 4 ounces of the apple juice with with one apple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this in there because I wanna see if this apple juice is gonna taste pretty good. You can see here the sort of frothiness that we're getting on here. So there's a little bit of foam. And we can also see all the pulp that we have here from the fruit that's left over. So I mean, you can do whatever you want with that. Some people like to do all kinds of stuff with that. I don't really know what to do with it, but there's stuff you can do with it. So, all right, let's see what some strawberry apple juice is gonna taste like. Freshly squeezed strawberry and apple juice. Oh, that's tasty. You know what's good about this? Oftentimes when you have like strawberry and something else, the strawberry gets overpowered by something else. It's not happening here. This is really, really good. It's a lot of strawberry flavor with like a nice hint of apple. So, yeah, that's really, really tasty. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is it. That is a look at the Aeitto Slow Juicer, and this thing is fantastic. It creates some really, really wonderful juice. It's super easy to put together and to take it apart so that you can clean it. It's just fantastically easy. I was surprised how incredibly easy it is, and it just works really, really well. You can use all kinds of different fruits. You can use vegetables if you like. I made this juice here with strawberries, pears, and apples. And I found that the apples and the pears gave me a really a fair amount of juice in comparison to the strawberries. With the strawberries, I had like a pound of strawberries, and it only gave me maybe about 5 or 6 ounces of juice, whereas the pears and the apples gave me about that much, with only like one apple gave me about 5 ounces and one pear gave me about 5 ounces. So yeah, you get a fair amount of juice using those two fruits. So anyways, it's very nice. I like it. I recommend it. So I'm gonna leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also gonna leave a link to my Amazon page, my social media contacts, so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace. And juice on.